It's week 6 of the NFL, where Mexico City will play host to a different kind of football. It's the Jags and the reigning AFC champs under the lights on Sunday night.
From the oldest capital city in the Americas, founded in 1325, EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Mexico City. Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night matchup between the Jacksonville Jaguars and our home team. Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. CD, you look at the Raiders in this matchup. Their offense is a unit that's not afraid to take chances out there, and not always for the better. What do you see them trying to do here?
I think they'll continue to take those chances, Brandon, but to me, they have to do it in a measured way. And what I mean by that, they can't just come into a game and throw caution to the wind and just say we're going to run a bunch of gadget plays, a lot of reverses, end arounds, all of those things. They've got to identify the spots where they want those plays to pay off, which means you have to set them up, and then when they present themselves, take full advantage.
Set to go now in... The NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. So here's the first drive now for the Jags. And leading them out there, their 6'5" quarterback.
Game for grit, determination, and somehow finding a way not to panic. What a horrible start for them. I mean, they haven't won a game yet. So now, as a quarterback, you're not just talking to your team. You've got to demonstrate to them what they need to do to win. He's got to be the leader by how he plays.
16 yards right off the bat with a first down. Operating from the gun. Douglas. Over the middle, complete. That's Rose. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 24 yards to gain there. Another first down as well.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Throwing on first down, Douglas. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. And, Charles, you wonder about this defense coming in. I mean, look, it's no secret they're playing a team that's down on its luck right now. Losers of 5 straight. How does that change how you prepare for a game?
Well, to me, the first thought is you just get after them early, right? Take away any chance of them building any confidence. But the second thing is you prepare a little bit differently. You've got to expect this team to take chances, go for it on 3rd and 4th downs, run a lot of trick plays, anything to try and break their losing streak. So you must stay alert and stay aware.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. As an inside linebacker, got to be a little bit more poised.
No doubt about it, because they get a little bit of flexibility, especially when they're trying to stuff a gap. You know, we get that double A gap look. This time he got too eager and got too deep into the backfield.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A great play there. His second touchdown on the season.
And the Jaguars will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight.
The losing streak had taken on a life of its own, and I think it infiltrates a team when you're on that much of a slide. But this group has managed to focus, come out early, and put a touchdown on the board. They look like they mean business in this one.
They do. Now the key, holding on to that attitude, because, man, that streak has been a struggle for them. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away.
No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
So here comes the Raiders offense now onto the field. And they'll be led out by their 7th-year quarterback.
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yardage with their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw for hundreds of yards one week and then run for 100+ the next. He adds an extra dimension that really confounds defenses when he puts it all together.
Throwing middle, and it's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
Good job there to locate his tight end, Charles, in the middle of the field.
Yeah, he has good pass-catching abilities, and if they're able to continue to find him here in the early going, I think it'll help out his teammates out on the perimeter. You can take the big shots later if he occupies their attention.
And he's going to be out of bounds here all the way down inside the 10.
A big play that time for the Raiders, 52 yards.
So that run there, yeah, I don't know if it's overstating things to call it a thing of beauty, but in terms of football plays, that's as good as you're going to see.
Looking to throw, Curtis. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. From 6 yards away. Throwing to start the drive. Douglas. He finds Lynch. It's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Back to throw, Douglas. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A good pickup there at 22. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. Looking to throw. Douglas. Got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. first down. Curtis. He finds his man, complete. It's Mills. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Back to throw. Curtis. He finds his man, complete. It's Mills. And all the way in for the touchdown. A great effort there with his second TD.
Here we go, back.
Throwing to start the drive. Douglas. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
Well, this defense for the Raiders, they played extremely well last week in that win over Green Bay.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball? Or maybe just...
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Raiders pick it up. And his guys are going to take over at their own 38-yard line. These defenses have become so opportunistic, and no matter what you're playing, in this case, wide receiver, you got to be careful.
Certainly do, because there is a phrase in today's football that we use all the time, completing the process of the catch. Well, it's after you do that where the trouble begins, right? Meaning you've tucked it away, you're trying to get downfield, but someone's always coming up trying to rake at the ball and knock it free.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
So this, Charles, on paper at least, not the most even of matchups.
He's got it at the 15.
And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. These two teams all tied after one. On to the 2nd quarter, Mexico City in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Curtis. This will be caught at about the 6.
And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag in the backfield. Is this a hold, or did they rough the quarterback? Well, Charles, sometimes we talk about the lengths officials sometimes go to protect star quarterbacks, but that one, that was tough to argue against.
Yeah, and I'm sure that everyone's going to say, hey, we're going to administer.
And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. A great play there. With here. On 1st and 10, Douglas. They'll get this out to Lynch, complete. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down, because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down, executed it to perfection. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. They'll keep it on the ground. Crocker. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville. On 1st down, Crocker. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle. That's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Well, to me, there was no question about the intent there, and I think he was a little fortunate that the penalty flag didn't come out for grounding. But he'll get away with it and get another shot on third down.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Looking to throw on second down. Curtis. And this is incomplete.
The partner guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
And now the third down. Throwing to start the drive. Douglas. He finds his man. Complete. That's Lawson. And they're going to get this up to midfield. Ahead of the chains now. 2nd and 2. Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now a handoff up the middle. Crocker. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Back to throw. Douglas. He finds his man. Complete. It's Lynch. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago, and we're still in the first half. It's a first down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Throwing on first down. Douglas. Wide open receiver, complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
Brandon, some of those windows in total football that exist when you're between the 20s, they don't exist when you're this close to the goal line. But as a former DB, I liked it closer to the goal line. Tighter windows.
And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. A big win there defensively on 2nd and goal. A loss of 7, and it brings up 3rd. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Under pressure, they got him again. A nightmare on 3rd and goal. He's sacked, and multiple players broke through the line to get him. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. On first down, Curtis. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That's good for 28 yards. Off-play action. Curtis. Escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to let it go deep right sideline. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. What a play that turns out to be, 36 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's brought down. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Curtis. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. A great effort there. As off the play fake. Curtis. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up 2nd. Back to throw. Curtis. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Jags grab it. And he's got Rome. Loose inside the 30. And what a return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line.
Well, CD, that's one of those plays you put a mark by. I mean, that could be a big momentum swing here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, we may have to revisit it, right? Because if that drive ends up in the end zone, they're sitting pretty at that point. Now, instead, it's a 2-score game. That has a chance to tighten up considerably.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Looking to throw. Douglas. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end. Complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. Operating from the gun. Douglas. This will be caught just inside the 10.
And the Jags are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Back to throw. Douglas. Buying time to his left. No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. And this is going to kick out of bounds. Boy, a fortunate bounce or two there. They'll keep possession back inside the 10-yard line.
Very fortunate to get another shot. Here's 2nd and goal.
Looking to throw. Douglas. A touchdown saving tackle there. Now it's 3rd and goal. They'll try the left side. Crocker. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. So the Jags will keep the offense out there as they'll decide to go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. Flush to his right. And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid. They'll start this drive out on the ground.
And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's 2nd down.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Back to throw. Curtis. Over the middle, it's complete. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. Off play action. Curtis looking middle, and that's complete.
And he is going to have the Raiders 1st down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
He's going to try and take off with it. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Looking to throw. Curtis being chased out left. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Jags grab it.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last 2, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Douglas. That one thrown away from the pocket. The officials kind of looking at each other, but they'll say there was a receiver in the area, so no penalty, just an incomplete pass. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Operating from the gun, Douglas. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And they're going to get him down well short of first as he can only get this to him. Throwing to start the drive. Curtis. He's got a man. Complete. Touchdown. A big play there. 75 yards. And the Raiders are able to... Throwing to start the drive. Douglas. And he'll just get rid of it.
And I can see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways called as penalties.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Douglas. He's going to go for a big play downfield. He's got a man. Complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, that's a defensive coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
On 2nd down now, Crocker. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. Back now in Mexico City. The Jaguars on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 4. Back to throw. Douglas. He finds his man. Complete. It's Lawson. Touchdown, Jaguars. A great play there. They'll start with the option, and he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets them back now for 2nd down. Now a give right side. McKee. And only a couple there up to about the 23-yard line. This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this fourth quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the fourth quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score.
Here we go, set.
Throwing to start the drive. Douglas. That's going to be complete on the sideline, but, that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and it's second down. Looking to throw. Douglas. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Off the play fake. Douglas. And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there. And it's second down. To throw on second down. Douglas. He finds his man. Complete. It's Rose. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down. And that is no good. Wide to the right. And they'll remain down by 2. Boy, so a chance to take the lead here in this fourth quarter, but he couldn't get this one on target.
Everything looked good. The snap, the hold, even the distance. The only thing off, the most important part, the accuracy.
Going right side here, and that's complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. On 1st and 10, Curtis. He finds his man, complete. It's Mills. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. An ideal spot here to get a first down and try to run some more clock. And this is second and less than a yard. They'll try the left side. McKee, and he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Flushed out right. This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's third down. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is third and long. Off play action. Curtis. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. Up the middle they go. McKee. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They've got it second and goal now as they look for that final dagger. On second down, McKee. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, third and goal. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a Throwing to start the drive. Douglas. He finds his man. Complete. It's Rose. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Clock running, about to hit 90 seconds to go in the game. Finding his safety valve. And oh, he coughed it up. And the Raiders pick it up. Still going. And that might just cement it. A return for a late touchdown. And now, as with every potential turnover, so that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Here's a quick hitch route, and the throw complete. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. Now the Jags are moving quickly in the hurry-up. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. Throwing on first down. Douglas. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Looking to throw on second down. Douglas. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. And the Raiders are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.